Good day, lords and ladies, and welcome back to Age of Fear 3 with me, Cornish-Knight. Now, to answer some questions, the reason there wasn't any Pillars of Eternity episode earlier today is because I'm not feeling fantastic, folks. So there's probably not going to be any Pillars of Eternity episodes tomorrow either. I did try and get this episode of Age of Fear 3 up. That glitching is still happening. God knows why. I'll have to talk to developers about it. So that's actually really quite bad, to be honest. Just getting some experience and stuff done as well. Oh, what is wrong with them? I have really no idea. It's never been this bad in a long time. I have to talk to the developers. So yeah, I'm gonna get some items. Basically, I've done the DLC side missions, so my units are pretty much maxed out with experience at the moment. All my heroes and stuff are pretty much done as well. Just getting various skills and abilities. It's going to be a relatively short episode today, folks. I'm really not feeling very well, but I just wanted to get something out to you all so you could watch it. Poison resistance is always useful. Get various bits and pieces done. Yeah, so I did the DLC stuff. I did the werewolf DLC and the elemental DLC, and got those finished up and tidied away. It netted me a large amount of experience, I'm not going to lie. I pretty much made all my units elite by doing it. Along with a whole bunch of other things. So it's relatively sorted out. My standing army as of the moment. We'll probably push on to the final campaign area and get it done and tucked away. I've enjoyed doing the Age of Fear series, I must admit. It's a really nice game. It's nice, and even with the recording issues, it's been really pleasant to do, and I'm happy the developers have been so supportive in actually letting me do this series based on their product. I've talked to developers as well about going back and playing through the game on slightly harder difficulty. They've suggested that I go back and play the first, basically start off at the beginning and play the first one and play it on hard. Partly because I've got better software now, so the videos will be better quality. But also to do with the fact that there's a lot has been added in in Age of Fear 1 since I last played it. I don't like Bloodlust. This is one of the things. I don't tend to take Bloodlust with my units because it drops their efficiency against a particular group of enemies. I believe it's undead constructs, elementals, and plants. And I'd rather not have that penalty applied, so I don't take it. I'm just literally buying everything at this point. Literally, I'm just getting all the skills. So greater war runes, magical resistance, you name it. My guys are getting it given to them. I mean, this guy's running around with 1300 XP. It does help that I had a lot of loot left over. A lot of this experience has come from me literally just spending gold or spending treasure to buy experience for my units. Precision range attacks is very nice. Yeah, I'm literally just buying everything, just throwing it at people, because I can at this point. So everyone has the war runes. Precision stuff is really nice. It means that it sets the default level of their accuracy to a set level, so they can't fall underneath it. Literally, I'm just picking stuff up. At this point, I'm just picking up all the useful abilities, all the stuff like war rune and everything, because I can. and it will mean my army's a lot better in the long run, to be honest. Stuff like strong roots, magic resistance. I mean, this is one of the benefits of playing the DLC. About midway through the game is that you get so much loot. You get so much loot that if you have access to the moon shrine where you can convert the loot into XP, you can just sell off a lot of the treasure and just have an absolute massive amount of experience, which is the thing that's the most valuable in this game, is raw experience. So everybody's just getting level ups and just stats galore. Right, and I've been sort of like just trying to figure out. I picked up some stuff like the Shield of Feather and stuff like that, and Armour of Haste, and various bits and pieces. All very useful bits of items and equipment. We have obviously Gunther. We picked up the Elemental Staff. To be honest, the Elemental Stuff isn't bad. It's useful for armies that don't have hard defensive units. Pardon me. It's hard for armies that don't have hard defensive units, like, say, the humans. I could imagine the humans finding the Elemental Staff really useful. I mean, we could pick up Hell Candle. I mean, there's a whole bunch of stuff I can pick up right now. I'm probably going to pick up Hell Candle for the Witch, because she's already evil. So it's really annoyed that this is, like, being so buggy for some reason. I don't know why. Did I put it back onto OpenGL? I can't remember. I'm literally just buying like all the magical items and all the stuff, and like Nexus and I'll convert more of my raw treasure into even more valuable treasure, so it'll be very, very effective. And so you have a couple of places that I would like to go to. We've got the Ancient King's Tomb. We have the Demonic City. Yeah, I don't know why it's doing this flickering, folks. I'm really sorry. I am really, really sorry. So I'll talk to developers and get it sorted as soon as possible. Because it should not be doing this. I'll pick up the Demonic Flower as well. I'll pick up the Bracelet of Thorns as well for my main combat hero, because the Bracelet of Thorns is, in my personal opinion, one of the most beneficial items you can pick up from, well, miscellaneous items you can pick up for a combat hero is the Bracelet of Thorns. Is it cursed? It gives a greater magical resistance, which is nice. I mean, at this stage of the game, I'm literally just like anything that can give more power. Demonic Blood, I mean, it's not great. Conclave Amulet, kind of used by demons. I mean, it's pretty powerful. Whole lot of other stuff. I mean, I could sell off most of this stuff if I needed money. Hellish Shield I might put up because Fire Aura is really nice. What else? Let's see. Indeed. What else can I get? What else would be useful? Sorry for any background noise you can hear, folks. It's beyond my control. Hellish Shield. Yeah, I think I will drop the Bone Shield eventually now. I'll drop it to take Hellish Shield because the stats are better. Plus you have Fire Aura, which is nice. Do I want to give him Doombringer? I mean, I love having the Vampiric Sword because it means that pretty much he can constantly heal himself with his multiple attacks. Yeah, +1 life drain, Bloodlust. We'll buy it and give him the Hellish Shield. I mean, if I was being really cheesy, I have meteoric armor, so I could take off the king's armor, which is what he has on at the moment, which gives him a lot more defensive points and attack points, and give him the meteoric armor because it means it limits how many damage he can take per turn to 1 per source. But I don't know. Let's see what the necromancer has. Yes. Let's see what she says. Oh, he says. Are you sure you are the right address, Lexa? Yes, no question, this is my friend's style. He's always preferred to live in places like this. Was he raised in the crypt? I have wondered about your taste in friends, but hey, never look a gift horse in the mouth. Never look a balver in the mouth if it's more like it. The stench in there is unbearable. Says the witch before her yearly bath, and even then the stink of harpies never washes out. Ever noticed how everyone around you tries to stay upwind? You ugly, ignorant, disrespectful Brutus. The door swings open. Who goes there? Demands Rurok. Oh, hello, sorry to bother you. We're looking for a friend. He goes by the name of Rurok. Do you know if he still lives here? Wait, Lexa? Lexa, is that you? By the gods, how much you've changed. Yeah, her years are piling on, but she still thinks she's some kind of pageant-winning beauty. It's been many years, Rurok. Do you still remember the sneaking out of our dorms to stargaze together? We watched the skies for hours. You held my hand so very sweetly. I'm going to be sick, mutters Balver. That was a long time ago, Lexa. We were different people then. We've matured. Hear that, Lexa? He finds you repulsive. What? I've been carrying a torch for you for decades, and that's all you have to say? Maybe Torchlight is the problem. If he hadn't seen your face, you might have had a chance. I hate you both. Moving straight to business, Rurok. We want to borrow some of your creations. For the right price, but of course, follow me and beware of where you step. Let's see what items he has. Belt of Giant Strength. That's interesting. If I remember correctly, Giant Strength allows you to use a great weapon, a two-handed weapon with a shield. That might be an idea. If we get rid of... It makes us a lot more vulnerable because it means we're getting rid of the ability to heal our character with melee attacks because we're losing vampires like life drain. But in response, we are getting multi-attack fire strike, which is very nice. And +3 attack. We could go with the Shard Blade, but that would drop our attack down. We already do double damage and double attack. I think I already have Cleave. So Doombringer, Fire Strike, multi-attack, Demon. I mean, it would be useful. It would definitely be useful. It means he becomes a lot more dangerous on the offensive. He won't heal as well, and we'll have to keep an eye on him. But he'll become a lot more potent. Also means we can give him the Demon Heart, which gives him +1 HP, which is not a bad thing. Necromancer's Phylactery, we can't use that. Damn, it's really flickering all over. So I didn't realise just how badly it was flickering. I'll definitely mention this to developers. Bone Armour, Yeah, I mean, it shouldn't be doing this. I don't know why on earth it suddenly got this bad. How to check my... I'm pretty sure I am using OpenGL coding for this. If I'm not, that might be the issue. Right, we're going to go and do the Ancient King, the buried Ancient King, which is always... I won't say it's annoying, but like I've done it several times by this point, and it's it's not in some ways I suppose it is tedious. For basically, if you haven't done it the first time, it's fine. But if you've done it multiple times, like I have, it can get a bit dull. Purely because obviously you have to do it like 4 or 5, like 3 or 4 times for the final event to kick. So let's just see how competent he is in combat with the new makeup. Okay, so he's just got stunned, but the spikes did kick off, which is nice. Let's pull her up so she can cast a spell on him.
Nice try.
Spell his paralyzation, and we can attack him again.
I like it.
Nice. Can we steal from him?
Excellent.
Apparently not. Found nothing worth stealing, which is a shame. I suppose it would be hard to steal from ghosts. Do ghosts even have pockets? Right. That's this first round done. The reason I got rid of life, like the Vampiric Kissblade, is that though the Vampiric Kissblade makes him more resilient as a standalone hero, because he can obviously heal himself with all his attacks, so he can really take a pounding. I wanted to basically have the multi-attack, which means he can attack everyone around him. I wanted to have the +3 to his attack value, which means it makes him even harder. It basically means that it makes him nearly guaranteed to always hit. We have Summoned Fiend. That's cool. We can probably yeah, because we got it from the Hellish Candle, didn't we? That we gave her. So that goes to the Imp.
Oh, are you? No regrets.
I made sure not to do anything outside of just doing the DLC off camera. So the only thing I did was basically do the DLC, so I didn't want to show it off to people. Because it takes quite a while, even if I speedrun it. I found that I can speedrun both the 2 DLCs in about 3 hours. Well, give or take. Alright, get that done. It's about 2.5 for doing both the DLCs. If you speed run it, you can get it done pretty quickly. And again, I am sorry about the background noise, folks. There's not a lot I can do about it. Right, so let's try and kill this guy off. It's just one of those days, folks, unfortunately. Alright, nothing works. One thing I will say about the Forest faction is that it has a real hard time dealing with elementals. That's the one thing I will say about it. When I did the elemental job, I just had no magical spells that like really affected the elementals. I mean, some did, like Fireball affected like the fire elementals a bit, but most of them had like pretty much a 35% hit chance. And then you got on to stuff like the Clockwork Hydra, and even with my mages, the highest hit chance I had on them was like 40%. My heroes, everyone in my army was hitting them for like 10%. And so it was just so time consuming. Right, I'm going to take off Razor's Edge and give the Werewolf Vampire's Kiss, which means he'll be a bit more durable in melee. Do I want to give him the King's Crown? Probably not. No, he's put Stupidity on to probably balance out the item. I'll probably give it to the Dryad instead, just to mean he's even more combat orientated, because it will mean that he's like up to 70 in attack, which means he'll pretty much hit everybody he's trying to hit. And what else? Is there anything else we want to do? No, these guys, like, I'm pretty happy with how elite my army has become now. It's pretty much resistant. Excellent. Indeed, excellent. Now, is that all? Battle forward, sieges, yes. Earned a lot of awards, killing many units. Yeah, I'll give him the Barbarian's Crown. Sorry if I'm seeming a little bit all over the place today, folks. I said, I'm not feeling particularly well, but I just wanted to get this video out there for you guys to watch, since I probably won't have any up today or tomorrow, besides this one, of course. Right, there we go. As always, if you have liked, please press the like button. If you wish to subscribe, please press the subscription button. You can follow me on Twitter, you can follow me on Steam, or you can leave a comment in the comment section. I'll go back in contact with you. If any questions, please leave in the comment section as well, and the developers will be in touch. If it's aimed at them, or I will respond if it's aimed at me. I shall see you all next time, folks. Goodbye.